Woman, I know you're a rower.
I'm quite fast, but the endurance thing is just, I don't know how. Very nice. Seven's lurking there. Puerile was there as well. Plouter, which I quite like. It's to dabble in water or mud. To plouter about. Yes.
Not so...
Yes. I was with Rowdy. Sam, were you going to go for a sec? No, it has to be AE. Decision.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Helicon. Now,
That's what you want, really, Clement weather. That's good. 7.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Very good.
What can I... The ancient Roman silver coin. I couldn't remember how much it was worth. It's 10 asses. That's brilliant. And one other 8 there that I could find unraised, that kind of thing. Yes.
That's strong.
Yes, a couple more 8s for you. Gadishas,
Yeah.
the very showy North American flowers, and dog's tail, which is a type of fodder grass with spiky flower heads.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thought is in there. Yep, that will give you a 6. Will comply. I've just surprised myself because I thought it had quite a boring chemical etymology, but it doesn't. It actually goes back to the Greek for pearl, margaron, because of the pearly appearance of the first ingredients of margarine. So that's quite beautiful. Good.
8, not bad. Can we do better? Can we match it even? Linda?
That's brilliant. But there is a 9 green, is there?
Submarine.
Yeah.
TAI.
Absolutely brilliant. So a tai haua, I think is pronounced, is a request or instruction in New Zealand to delay... We had fathead. Well, if there's one word that we've had to become a bit too familiar with in the 21st century, it's probably the internet troll that we used to read about as children. So the malevolent trolls that hid under bridges, for example, in Three Billy Goats Gruff. You know, they're spiteful, they're evil, and it seems like a logical conclusion to think that the modern day trolls are simply extensions of that. But it's not that simple, in fact, because the troll of the internet, as opposed to the troll of folklore, they make offensive, provocative comments, etc. But so I trace back the history a little bit. It's widely agreed pretty much at the multi-user dungeon games of the 1990s, so really popular multiplayer games. And one of the favourite pastimes of these early net users was to troll for newbies, as they would say, a newbie being a beginner. So established users would look around for the kind of inexperienced ones so that they could kind of mock them and say, you know, you're kind of fresh, you're an ingenue, you don't know what you're doing. Implementation of the verb trolling used in a pretty similar way to today. So US Navy pilots in Vietnam would talk about trolling for MiGs, so the Russian fighter planes. And they, we're pretty sure, were putting a new spin on an old fishing term to troll, which meant, this is the definition, to fish by working a dead bait by a sink and draw motion. And that might be a sibling of trawl, so trawling around looking for bait. And indeed we talk about... And we know that the malevolent trolls that hide under bridges, they go back to ancient folklore, and Old Norse has a word which is very similar to our troll in that sense. So they seem to have gone in 2 very different directions, and they probably are not etymologically linked, even though, as I say, the behaviour of modern-day trolls, who are baiting and sort of, you know, wanting you to kind of respond to hateful comments, they don't seem to be connected to the trolls that looked out for the Billy Goats Gruff.
Thank you.
Person in the room, yes, absolutely.
That's a 7.
Bisect, Gaiety was there for 6 as well.
Thank you.
Victoria, very good. You do need the 2 M's, I'm afraid. Yeah. Romaine lettuce, man rope, which is a rope down the side of a ship, which will help you walk along it, and moraine as well, which in geology is a mass of sediment carried down by a glacier.
Indeed. You too, of course.
Likewise.
Go on.